We seen in last episode Xiao burn the skeleton. Xiao says enough, I'll stay here and burn your bone completely. Zhao hears a sound, the sound says wait a minute little friend. We see skeleton Soul. Soul asks is the young one also a disciple of the holy sect? Why do you know this seed's name? Perhaps we are from the same sect. Soul surprised said my little friend. Xiao says Mo Tianqing. Oh Mo Tianqing, look at yourself now, truly shameless, despite once being a cultivator beyond the nascent soul stage, now you bow and scrape before Qi refiner forfeiting in semblance of dignity. Xiao make demonic face asked how about I help you find relief sooner rather than later? Xiao attacks with his magical card. Mo Tianqing scared says a soul-breaking talisman specifically targeting the primordial spirit. You have come for me. Mo Tianqing dodge all the attack. But one attack hit and Soul says little friend. We have no grievances or enmity. Why do you treat me like this? Xiao reply you don't remember me? We used to be very familiar with each other. Xiao continuously attacking and Soul thoughts darn it. If this continues, I will perish here, I must find a way to escape. Mo Tianqing jumped and dodged all the attack. Mo Tianqing says while running today, I will take note of this grudge, whoever you are. In the future, I will surely reply this debt. We see a barrier, Soul tries to break the barrier. Xiao smiled and asked how does the taste of the 8 trigram soul locking array feel? It's something I prepared quite thoroughly for you this time. Xiao says Mo Tianqing, today I will not let you go. Xiao thought in his mind in previous life, this scoundrel almost took over my cultivation, causing me to lose my sanity for half a lifetime, occasionally falling into bouts of deviation. Mo Tianqing says damn. You, a Qi refiner do not appreciate my gesture, I will make you understand the consequences. Mo Tianqing attack and says this seat will swallow you today. Xiao smiled and said the sword that slays immortal, the myriad spirit extermination sword. The sword slashed the Mo Tianqing. Mo Tianqing asked why can you control the myriad spirit extermination sword? We see the chain bind Mo Tianqing. Mo Tianqing says the Tao Heartlock of the Winian sect. Are you from the Winian sect? Xiao reply you guess. Mo Tianqing darn it. Even if I am reduced to ashes, I will drag you down with me. We see the needle hit the Mo Tianqing. Mo Tianqing says the soul departure cone from my holy sect. Xiao use crossover magic. Mo Tianqing scared says the Heart Sutra of the Formless Temple. Its nature is inherently pure and clear. Inherently possesses completeness, original without birth or extinction. Original unshakable, it gives rise to myriad phenomena. Mo Tianqing says wait. Little friend, please hear me out. Xiao asked do you have anything else to say? Mo Tianqing little friend. I presume you also come from a prestigious background. You should know how many treasures a Mahayana cultivator possesses. I can reveal their location to you in exchange for my life. Xiao says it does sound quite appealing, doesn't it? Mo Tianqing that's right, as long as you spare me, all those treasures in the future will be yours, friend, with your broad knowledge, you must be in great need of various cultivator resources. Give me a little more time. And I can break free from this damn Tao Heartlock. Xiao make demonic face and says what you say makes sense. After I have eliminated you, I will find an opportunity to claim those resources you left behind. We see Xiao killed Mo Tianqing. Xiao says within me what is devouring the power of Mo Tianqing's soul? We see a lotus in Xiao hand. The lotus flower is vanish. Xiao thoughts the lotus flower, what exactly is it? In my previous life, I was almost taken over by Mo Tianqing, and it was with it that I preserved my self-awareness. It's just that at that time, it was only a bud. Forget it, I'll find out eventually. I can time travel back to the present, maybe it's related to this thing. Now, what's most important is... Of course it's bag licking. This book, I don't know what material it's made of, it surprisingly does not burn. Xian take book in his hand and says in this day and age, everyone uses jade slip, only those old-school sects still rely on written record. Obviously, such precious artifacts should be under my care. Xiao lifted a cloth and said this thing is quite valuable. It seems to be a high-quality defensive magic tool. I definitely shouldn't waste it. Xiao smiled and says there's also a storage ring, this is a jackpot. Suddenly swords stand in front of Xiao. Xiao says immortal slaying sword. This sword might not be a good sign. The immortal slaying sword, undoubtedly an ominous weapon, born in the midst of endless slaughter. This weapon is exceptionally powerful, and many have fought fiercely to claim it, however, those who finally obtain it. Xiao says well, if that's the case, let's meet again in the future. Xiao runs but Sword chase him. Sword says you smell really nice. Sword transforms into a beautiful girl and says you smells delicious, can I take a bite? Xiao reply I am not enough for you right now. How about this, follow me, and when I am a bit plumper, then you can take a bite. Sound good. Xiao thoughts in his mind if this thing takes a bite, I am afraid I will be drained dry on the spot. Sword says follow you? Are you suggesting I am acknowledge you as my master? But you are so weak, why should I follow you? Would not it be better if I just eat you? Xiao replied there's a reason for that, look. At least I am much more handsome than that skeleton frame, right? Sword says that makes sense. Alright, the decision is made. I will follow you for now. I am so tired. I will take a nap. Sword says got it, next time I wake up you want me to. Xiao thought still replying on handsome guy, this trip was finally not in vain. Xiao says in this ring, there are actually several hundred top-grade spirit stones. I am off, this should be enough for me to cultivate for quite a while. We see Icefield Polaris Northern Empire City. We see a pendant dot whose name was the Dragon Guarding Body Jade. The lady says this jade pendant was crafted by a senior cultivated before transcending the tribulation. It requires no spiritual energy activation and can expert the protective power equivalent to a three-dimensional nascent infant stage without the need for cultivation. Opening bid, 500 high-grade spirit stones. The people says it's just something for the younger generation, yet it's starting at such a. I wonder who would buy this thing to give it to their disciples. What a joke, unless they're on Fresh and Blood. The lady make nervous face and says starting at 500, is there really no one interested? This item is already quite a good deal. 600. The fairy Guanghan from the Winian sect 600 spirit stone. Any high beats? The lady says this item does seem to suit him perfectly. If you like my video please share and subscribe.